There's a lot that goes into managing an orchard. Controlled breathing. Why me? Hurry up, Grassa! Get back on track.
Hello, hi Mr. HM. FSBG mine. Land of Grand Road. झारखंड कुश्ती करना पड़ेगा भाई. चलो last word conquest. Where it is.
Running late again. Heads on! Stronger! Step aside!
नीचे ना. Quedó raro su menú.
Now that we made it to Sumeru, our next objective should be to head to Sumeru City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your brother. Traveler's been— Yes, you can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that she's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh, are you awake now? Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake! Well, we're at... This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built... My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here. Oh, no thanks are necessary. I didn't do anything, really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious. Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up. He gave you some while you were... Take more medicine once you wake up. Whoops!
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these. I'll get it for you once I am finished here.
Sorry, Master.
Now, the guide to Avidia Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board, but if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so others can remind him to be careful.
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him... So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He is chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharvaville.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake, let me explain it for you as well. It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training in meditation in isolated areas, particularly the nearby forests. While meditating, they use a certain incense known as Spirit Borneal to help calm their minds as they enter a state of deep rumination. In hopes of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave. The incense you smelled inside was the Spirit Borneal I just mentioned. That incense typically has no effect on most people, but for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one's cognition, as you experienced firsthand. Does that make sense? Very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences, or did you see anything while unconscious? Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room, and I'll bunk with Amir. Now get a move on, and be sure to do as I've said.
Yes, Master Tainari. Wait, hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville, for further observation while you recuperate.
Further observation?
No need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the gravity of the situation once I explain everything to you. Based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape. If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
Oh, are you okay?
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you? So even though your condition is stable as of now, If I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again somewhere else. The rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. If something were to happen to you, I'm afraid you might not be so lucky. For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own. At least... Good. Now, continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Seriously? We just arrived in Sumeru and we're already
So हम भाई
left and right.
मस्त भाई तुम
Everyone
बताओ
knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but
यस
you really don't look too good. It'd probably be best to let you recover first. Hey, are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here worrying about you. What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now? You mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those were hallucinations, what could they be?
I felt as if I was sending deep underground but the red sky खंड्रिया रैंक पुश नहीं यार नहीं करूँगा मैं पीयू मुझे नहीं चलेगा नेट नहीं है अब
Considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. But
क्रैश कर जाएगा उसका सर में
if you misjudge your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right? Huh? You mean that Kainari already knows that what you saw were hallucinations? But if that's the case,
करूँगा तो लेकिन ठीक है
oh, Paimon gets it now. That explains why you were so quiet earlier. Well, that settles it then. We'll stay here to rest up, but it seems like asking Kainari might not be an option anymore. What do you think we should do? Good idea. Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to go find Kale!
What?
All right, next let's see your right hand. Not bad. But please remember that you still need to be careful, understand?
Yes, I will. By the way, Master, I still haven't received the patrol route for today.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time. Besides, there's a chance we may encounter... Well, you understand.
But I have a vision too! Am I useless to everyone now?
थैंक यू भाई
Don't talk like that, Kale. This is not something you need to be worrying about right now. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Yeah! Since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? And if you're feeling up to it...
Tainari, we're ready to head out.
Got it! I'll be right there!
Yes, you can count on... So, Kale, what Tainari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, that doesn't really sound like the job for a ranger. Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be pretty diverse. They handle a variety of tasks.
अरे बहुत दिन पहले क्या था नहीं स्टार्ट किया बहुत दिन से भाई
Maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention standards are met, and providing
मन ही नहीं
assistance to
करता वो
travelers and
काम करने
locals. As for Master, well, today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lens.
का MLB भी कर दो भाई
unusual. Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's move to the next ones. Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me... no problems with this lamp. Good. The statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road before. It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue.
नहीं मैं पीयू नहीं करूँगा भाई, यहाँ नहीं चल पाएगा।
Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you. Paimon, I'll fly up with you. And, by the way, huh? Oh, is that the name of the former Dendro Archon? Uh-huh. Greater Lord Ruby the Vato
no,
Sumeru's
left
first
the
Dendro
left
Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works provided a means of peaceful living
मैंने
for
चल ही
everyone.
नहीं पाएगा।
To the people of Sumeru,
चलाया था,
she's not
बहुत
only a
lag कर
symbol
रहा
of
था।
wisdom, but also of power and kindness. According to what Masters told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and wished to celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity. The sages dubbed her Lesser Lord. Uh-huh. Well, and then... Huh? You're not too... Yeah, I'm from Sumeru. Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic with strangers. If that's the case, then don't worry, we understand.
हाँ भाई, जॉब पे तो बाहर निकला हूँ
Not bad.
बिहारी में अलग से,
Because...
ऐसे नहीं कर पा रहा था।
You mean... Yes, that's her. I once lived in Garena for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person. There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very understanding of others. She's like the spark that lights the fire in everyone's heart around her. If you ask me... sorry. I thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described, but one thing's for sure. You really like Amber. Sorry. I was rambling on just now. It must have sounded kind of weird. It's alright, Kale. Knowing that you're a friend of Amber somehow makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot closer to you. So, how do you know that we've met Amber? Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters. In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion. I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up. Ah, so that's how you knew. Yep, so please know that you two have my complete trust. Really. I wish I could tell you more about the Dendro Archon.
हाँ, नेक्स्ट ईयर तो देखते हैं, नहीं तो फिर उसका नहीं हो पाएगा यहाँ पे।
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot.
एक्सप्लेन पर्पस जल्दी तो कर दें।
So that's why you're here. Thank you for telling me your story. Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right? Alright, we have a statue to clean. You both have my thanks. While you two are out there cleaning, I'll go ahead
Hello,
and
hi,
inspect the
dude.
forest canopy. Let's meet back here shortly. Now at it. Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali? You might be right. The statue does look kinda old. Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out later. Let's get started on cleaning the statue. Paimon... Nice work! That's one clean statue. Let's head down and meet up with Kale. Kale, we're back! Welcome back! You must be tired after all that climbing. Let's take a little break. Yay! Food! Hey! Don't be I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets. I hope you'll like them.
हेलो है सोम भाई, मैं तो थोड़ा दिन के बाद स्टार्ट कर सकता हूँ, टाइम मिले तो। नहीं तो फिर अरे नेट ही नहीं, पर तो फ्रस्ट्रेशन अलग उसका होता है, नहीं कर सकता है।
Since you like it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime. I'll even include all my personal cooking pointers, so you'll be making your own. Yay! Thanks, Kale. It's hard to. Oh. Kale, don't you think
Yes,
that
ma'am.
Minari's a little strict with you? He won't let you touch anything without his permission. Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but she's never said anything. No, you've got the wrong idea. I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious... Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group called... something? Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants. Sages from... But Master declines their offers every time. I know, right? They've always... Anyway, Master could have easily left the rainforest to take up a position at the Academia. In fact, Really? Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took care of you after finding...
कौन सा? अरे इसको मेरे को फिक्स करना है यार, बहुत जल्दी लेवल अप हो गया फिर से। पोकेमॉन चैंपियंस वो तो मैं करूँगा ही। TCG है मेरे पास, बट
you both reacting like, oh, well, it's... Huh? What was up with Kale just now? And why is she in such a hurry all of a sudden? Running late again.
The rainforest climate is far more pleasant than that of the desert.
Ah, Traveler, you've returned.
Yep, we're back. Have you seen...
Oh, Kale? Yes, I saw her go into her room just a moment ago.
Oh, okay. with Kale, and still can't... Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Huh? Tainari? What are you doing here? Where's Kale?
I came to check on Kale's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
No, no need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't...
So, Tainari, what...
Let's take this conversation elsewhere.
Whoa!
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma. So just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you
नहीं
because,
बाबा नहीं दोबारा उस पे भी
Kale asked me to. And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
Yes. It's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on affected areas of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final stages, the
sorry
disease
bro
strips
but
a
I
person of
can't
the ability to
backwards
control their own body, and
so
they
please speak
effectively
quite
become
loud.
immobile.
That sounds terrifying.
मेरा हाउस ऐस चल रहा है रोए और लीसा ने कहा दिखा इसका मीका दिखा
Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier?
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her with appropriate... Nevertheless...
What?
It appears you already are familiar with... Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how this doctor managed to... However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful.
Oh,
Oh, by the way,
she doesn't need to...
well said. I hope Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her.
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take good care of her.
yes bro थोड़ी आवाज बंद करनी पड़ेगा
Well,
ठीक है bro
it's not too serious at this point.